Hey Taurus, it's Mel. This is going to be your general reading for the month ahead of March 2020. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. In March 2020. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. Taurus, right off the bat, we have the Five of Swords. Queen of Swords, wow. There's been certain losses in your life, Taurus, that's made you feel like you really have to protect what you have, what you've been able to achieve and obtain at all cost, right? And it's made you a little bit ruthless. Just a little bit. Very ruthless. I feel like you've gone through a period of a lot of roughness, a lot of toughness, and it's made you a little bit closed off, a little bit cutthroat in your dealings with other people, a little bit less compassionate when it comes to other people. The Moon. And it all comes from not wanting to be vulnerable, not wanting to expose yourself. Because you may have done so in the past and it backfired. So now you want to build again, you want to build yourself up, you want to build up your life and continue obtaining things that you want to obtain or achieve. But this time you're putting yourself first, right? But I feel like, Taurus, there's been a little bit of a blurred line here between putting yourself first and pushing everyone back. Putting yourself first versus pushing everyone else back. And we have you at the bottom here. You have a good heart, Taurus. You have a good heart, but there's been circumstances that have made you tough, that have made you cutthroat. It's survival, right? Needing to survive, wanting to not be taken advantage of, wanting to come out on top here. Wanting to achieve things that other people have achieved. They have it, why not you? What makes you so different? What makes you less than? Nothing. But there have been people in the past that have made you feel this way, and you feel like you really had to put up your defenses. Yeah. Put up your defenses in this situation. Five of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Five of Cups. Again, there is a fear of being exposed, being vulnerable. I feel like with this situation here, what I'm seeing, and the Nine of Pentacles, it's kind of like being really sad and alone when you're on your own at the end of the day. But then the next day comes and boom, you're Miss Sunshine, you are Miss Capable, you're Miss Responsible, Miss Independent, Miss or Mr. It could go either way. But yeah. But I am feeling a lot of loneliness here. I am feeling a lot of a sense of pushing a lot of people back, Taurus. Even when people do try to approach you in a kind and wholesome way, you don't give it the benefit of the doubt. You really jump to the worst conclusion. And that's been a way of protecting yourself. But I feel like you're not in that same phase anymore. You're coming out of it. You're not struggling as much as you used to. So why keep up the barrier? Why keep trying to push people back, right? Push people back, moving away from connections, from people. For some of you, it's a Gemini. Okay. And then going within, hiding, 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands. For some of you, these vulnerabilities, these insecurities have been kind of used against you. People bring them up. They're like, you're this, you're that. And you feel like you have to move away. You feel kind of disappointed in yourself. You're hurt. You leave the situation. You do some self-reflection and then you try to bounce back. But as you bounce back from these situations, from this feeling of hurt, like the defenses go up. The defenses definitely go up with this 7 of Wands. Yeah. And you say, let me put my emotions on pause. Emotions, who cares? Who cares? Let's get what needs to be done, done. 7 of Wands. There's kind of an aggressive energy here, whether it's with your words, whether it's with your actions. You may be aggressively fighting someone back, or you may be aggressively leaving situations out in the cold, disappearing. But I feel like that worked for a while, but it's not the type of, you're no longer as vulnerable as you used to be. Okay, Taurus? It's no longer the type of action that you need to take. Page of Swords, Justice, 2 of Cups at the bottom. March and this Mercury retrograde is asking you to start communicating. Open communication. You need to fire back. You don't need to disappear and leave someone behind forever. Just communicate one-on-one. Try respectfully, openly, just open communication to make things right. You don't really need to disappear and abandon things for good, because then this is the tactic that you've been using for a while, right? Disappearing or fighting, but then you end up alone. And it's a continuous process of ignoring people, of leaving people out in the cold, or just bulldozing through whatever they have to say. But it's not the way that you have to move this forward anymore, because you're not as vulnerable as you used to be. 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. And you may be wondering, when am I going to feel comfortable in my own skin? When am I going to feel 100% okay in who I am? 100%? That's tough. That's hard to achieve, right? But 90%, you're already there. I feel like you have more confidence than you know. And I feel like right now you're able to communicate with people, to really fix relationships rather than have to start new ones. The Fool and the Strength card. You have what it takes. And the Sun at the bottom. You have what it takes to mend relationships. You don't need to disappear anymore. You don't need to disappear anymore. And happiness is around the corner. If you have been in a process of disappearing and leaving things behind and wanting to start over, working on yourself and waiting for new things to come in, they are coming in. But from this point forward, you really need to make it a business, really need to make it important to work on communicating. Whenever something feels wrong or feels off, don't repress it, communicate it. Don't fire at someone, just open and honestly work, fix the relationship. It goes both ways. It goes both ways, and you have what it takes. Look at all this growth. Look at this. Look at all this growth, Taurus. It looks phenomenal. Taurus, that's all I have for you guys. I wish you the best of luck, and I'll see you next time. All the best. Bye for now.